Look at my hair. Oh my god. I just took my medicine in. As soon as I started talking, I felt it still in my throat. I feel like Rachel Green. Look at how bad my bangs are cut. Like, I trimmed my own bangs, and then I parted them on the side yesterday, and when I straighten them, I'm like, you can clearly see how bad they're cut, but that's okay. We pinned them back. I straightened my hair today. I'm just so like bored with my hair, but like with the highlights and like the cut, I literally got the Rachel like a couple months ago, and now it's kind of grown out, and now I realize it's like still the Rachel. I mean, it's not like the Rachel cut, you know what I mean, but it's like Jennifer Aniston on Friends. Anyway, I just like straightened it because I was like, I'm bored, and like Y2K is coming back. This is exactly what I looked like in middle school. Only we didn't have like heat protectant and stuff, so it was just like a million flyaways, like literally a million. If you didn't grow up in the early aughts when like everyone was straightening their hair, like we would, like me and my friend, if we like didn't have a straightener, we would literally iron our hair. Sometimes we would like with an iron, we would lay down, put a towel down underneath our hair and just iron it. It was faster. That's how we would justify it. It was fast. We iron our hair and we'd get burns. You'd have like a triangle burn in your forehead. Those are the days. Anyway, I'm just in my office and I wanted to show you guys, because remember the last time you were in here, it was a pigsty because we were getting our roof replaced. All that is done. I will still find little asphalt roof crumbs, and we've had the place professionally cleaned, and I've cleaned it, and look, I don't want to talk about it, but I did replace my rug. They brought somebody in to like shampoo it. It didn't work. I just was like, you know what, I'm sick of this. I got myself a new rug, but rugs are expensive, so I was like, well, I can only afford to get like the cheapest rug in the world, and so I got like a really cheap rug on Overstock. It was like $300, which is a lot of money, but like not for an 8x10 rug. It's 8x10. Okay, and look at it. So I was like, I'm gonna get pink because of the yellow. I still had the yellow from like when I had my room before, like the way it was before, like before it was like an 80s bedroom. So I was like, you know what, I kind of like the like monochromatic. I kind of want a pink rug, right? Why is this blurry? Okay, it was on manual focus, I don't know why. Anyway, so I got this rug and it like looks cute, right? Dude, this is like the cheapest rug in the world. It's literally like, I can't even explain to you. It's like a blanket almost. Maybe, shush. It's like a blanket. Like, it's so dirt cheap. But it's fine. It's like, whatever. If this was in the living room, I would be pissed, but it's my office. And it feels so soft on the feet. Like, it feels like a blanket. Look at the crease. It's literally so thin. That's what you get when you buy stuff on Overstock. Anywho, I'm just glad I got my room back, but oh my god, like look at this though. I always find new areas where I forgot. That was one of the worst. Why is it on manual focus? Maybe shut up! I can't believe it's almost Christmas. Like, remember when you were a kid and it would like take forever to become Christmas? Like, oh my god, it was agonizing. Like, it felt like it was the Christmas season for so long. My black fingers. And now I'm like, whoa. I mean, I finished all my Christmas shopping, thank god, although I still have to get Ted an ornament. We get each other ornaments every year. And that's our tradition, and I can't find one for him. But anyway, I'm done all my shopping and wrapping. Everything's like shoved in my closet because I don't want to put it under the tree yet, because I don't want him being like, oh, I know what that is, you know, that shape. But look at them all. I got him so many presents. I love presents. And there's still a couple under the tree, actually, that were like a little bit more obscure. I mean, you need some under the tree. Gotta have the vibe. But like, Santa hasn't come yet, so to speak. I love presents. I love getting them. I love giving them. Like, I don't like to set like a budget because I'm like, I'm not limiting myself. You know what I mean? I'll buy what I feel like buying and that'll be it. You know? I just feel like, I understand like the importance of a budget, but I'm like, I don't care. Just like, you buy me what you want and I buy you what I want. And no one needs to be tallying it up at the end. But I do need to get some stocking stuffers for my mom. I bought a couple things, but I need to get some more. But speaking of stocking stuffers, I have the perfect one. Hero Cosmetics. I'm partnering with them for this video, so thank you, Hero. Finally came out with a hydrocolloid chin patch. They're sorry, I'm shaking the camera. They're super famous for their pimple patches. They're so good. And like people have been using like their face patches and their pimple patches to like kind of like contour around the chin. Finally, they came out with one specifically for the chin, so it's already pre-contoured. The chin ones are great for when you're like getting those like hormonal breakouts or like from the mask, like, you know, the maskne that we're all kind of getting since the pandemic. I've been starting to use tretinoin. Thank you. It's that time in my life where, you know, it must be done. And I'm kind of like sporadically get the purging still because it's only been like a month or so. And it just takes a while, annoyingly, for your skin to get used to it. So I get a lot of like purging around my chin and around like my cheeks and stuff. And this has been great. And then you want to use this after you cleanse, but before moisturizer, just so it sticks. And then you can see it's like curved around the chin, and you just put it on. And look, from a distance, you can't even see it. So you can definitely like, I mean, it like wrinkles a little bit obviously, but like you can go to the store, you can go to class, you can go to work, whatever. And people aren't gonna like necessarily automatically be like, oh, you have a pimple patch on. So the hydrocolloid helps to draw out all of like the gunk in the pimples. And the thing I love about it the most is I'm like a popper and picker, and this keeps me from like touching them. And then after 6 to 8 hours, obviously I just put this on, but I'm just showing you for demonstration. You peel it off and you'll see like it'll be like white where it was kind of like drawing the gunk out, which is like super gross but really satisfying to see. Yeah, so these would make a great stocking stuffer, or just for yourself if you're having some breakouts on your chin and are tired of layering a bunch of different pimple patches on them. You can get one specifically for your chin. So I will link these down below and you can check them out. Okay, so I want to put a little bit of makeup on because I'm already dressed, my hair is done. I'm like, why not put a face on? I am hanging out with my friend later tonight, but it's only 1 o'clock. So a little early, but why not? I also got a couple things from Sephora recently because they were doing like a random 20% off, and I'm like, okay, well, twist my arm. Also, I just really believe that like when you're Christmas shopping, you gotta get a little for somebody else, you gotta get a little for yourself, you know? So I got this Summer Fridays sheer tint. I see people using it, although like, are they using this one or are they using the Westman Atelier? Don't even get me started. Anyway, I really like it. I've only used it once so far, but it's pretty. It's just a little tint, a little sheer tint. And I love a sheer tint. I thought this was gonna be like the Glossier, like that sheer, but it's like, it is sheer. And it kind of has that like texture, but it's a little bit more coverage, just like a little. Kosas Revealer. I haven't used this in a while. And let's do it. Why am I right up there? For no reason. Yeah, tretinoin. It's been a wild ride, but I'm really excited that I'm finally on the journey. I'm happy to be here. I can't wait to like have glass skin or whatever. I also like, I feel really ready for Botox, like really ready, but like mentally not, because like I've developed such bad anxiety over like health procedures in quarantine. I want to say I don't know why, but I'm like, oh, we've all been like collectively traumatized, you know. And you know me, I'm always right there on the edge, and I just need something to like knock me over, and then I'm like, oh, trauma. Now I can't go to the doctor. No, speaking of the doctor though, you'll be happy to know I have a neurologist appointment next week. I also did come off of the birth control. I don't want to give that mean doctor any credit because I didn't want to listen to her, and I still don't listen to her. But she did send in my referrals, and they were approved. So the migraines have stopped. It took like 2 weeks after stopping the birth control, but I stopped it because it just like wasn't improving. I would have like 3 good days and then they would just be back. And then I started like having really bad anxiety, and I was like, okay, enough's enough. I'm just like, I'm gonna wait to talk to my gynecologist about like what, maybe like a different birth control or what. Anyway, seeing a neurologist next week for my migraines because, oh, and I'm feeling the headaches have been gone. I've been headache free for like 2 weeks. Oh, it just feels so good. Although my period's coming up, so they'll be back, but not every day. So I still have to see the neurologist. Anyway, I'm gonna try this Charlotte Tilbury contour one more time. You guys were like giving me tips and you're like, don't do it so far in, and so now I'm gonna try it there. Anyway, what was I saying? I'm seeing a neurologist next week. I'm seeing a gynecologist in February because you've gotta love American healthcare. And that was as soon as I could get in. But anyway, back to Botox. Let's like keep it important. Also, I want to talk about Botox like in regards to my migraines and like tension headaches, because if I could get that covered my insurance, hell yeah. But also I want it like cosmetically. I'm just noticing, you know, and look, here's the thing, like aging is beautiful. Aging is a, what do they say, privilege. That doesn't mean I want to do it super fast, you know what I mean? I sleep on my side, not interested in changing that anytime soon, but I really scrunch up my face. I'm just noticing, like, you know, what I used to wake up in the morning, you know, when I was in my 20s, and then they would just kind of like, I'd have the crease and then it would soften. These days it's like, it's sticking around. And I'm like, whoa, what do you think you're doing? So I really want to do that. And it just as like a preventative and not preventative. Like I want to soften these lines before they get deeper. But I'm like scared. Anyway, I've never had Botox before. I have had filler before and it's fine. Like it's like unpleasant and kind of painful, but like it's not that big of a deal. I'm using this Rare Beauty blush. Look at this. So pretty. It's nearly berry. I got the brush too. Love the brush. It just like looks like I just like went skiing or something. Like, you know what I mean? Has that like super berry flush. You gotta put some on your nose too, because if you like go out in the cold, your nose is flushed as well. Oh my god. I'm like, it's 60 degrees here, so we have to like fake it somehow. Let's do brows. I've been like not having fun with brows. I'm just using this Patrick Ta that I have. I don't prefer it over the brow freeze, but I don't feel like getting like the spoolie and then digging it out, whatever. I'm just like, this is here and it's easy. Although this is a good product. I will say that. It is a good product. But I don't feel like filling in my eyebrows. They're fine. I just like get like picky. Like they used to be microbladed and they were like perfect. I don't want to get them again. And then that's like another thing where I'm like, I know it's not technically like a medical procedure, but like it's me sitting in a chair and like having to hold still. It's being trapped. I don't like feeling trapped and someone like poking and prodding at me. Gives me a lot to being spicy now. I'm gonna try this highlighter. I got this Rare Beauty highlighter. I'm not a highlighter person, but first of all, packaging, gorgeous. Color, amazing. So, ooh, that's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Okay, for the eyes, what are we doing? I'm liking, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go old school. I'm gonna pull out this Glossier. Oh my god, it's like old. Oh. This might have been a bust. Okay, you know what? This is embarrassing. My Ilia, they need to come out with this in waterproof so that I can wear this for my wedding. This is my absolute favorite. Okay, now look at this. Ugh, I don't have a paper towel in here, but okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna put some lip liner on. Badly. Because I'm impatient. These are finally back in stock, the Fenty popsicles. And now I have like every color. But I got this one the other day. And this is strawberry sangria. And it looks like, it's really pretty. But this isn't how I like to wear it. It's like a glossy stain. But I don't like a glossy stain. But I love a stain. Oh god. So I like to put them on. Wait a second. And then let me go get a paper towel. So the idea behind these is that like, they look like this. They're like a shiny gloss. And then as you like eat and drink, the gloss will kind of wear off, but the stain stays behind. But, and while this is pretty, it's just like not what I'm going for right now. So I just speed things along. And I kind of wipe it off now. And look at this. I love the way it's like, it literally looks like I ate a popsicle. The way it like clings to the middle more. Okay, that's my makeup. Just super simple today. I'm gonna go. I need to go.
I wish I was this cool.
You have to get this.
Okay, so I forgot my vlogging camera at home, but we're at the flea market. And I'm scared that people will perceive me.
What's so funny?
It like couldn't be more wrong.
Oh, because they capitalized the I wrong.
Backwards S. I think this is a curling iron that you'd like hold under the fire and then you'd curl it.
Here, do it. Say be a little louder. What are you looking at?
So if you were gonna eat a classic popover, or a sunshine Washington cream cake. Look what the cat look what the cat dragged in.
I came over myself. No help from any feline. So get that out of your mouth. Get that out of your little minds right now. I make my own decisions. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
So it's been a couple days since that last clip, and I just remembered I never showed you guys what I got from the flea market. Why isn't it count? Okay, I think it's just the low light, but it hasn't been focusing. All right, they're in the dishwasher because we have to wash them. But look at these glasses. Look at these. They're vintage water glasses. Stop focusing on me now. If you could feel them, like they have such a nice weight to them. What was it like? I think they were 30 bucks for all four. I mean, not bad, honestly. For, I just love them. I wish they had like 12 and we could have gotten like a whole like dinner party set, but then look at these. I couldn't resist these. Ted didn't like these as much, but I couldn't leave without them. So these are excuse me, these are like navy. I guess these are like wine glasses. I don't really know. I don't drink alcohol, but like I love like collecting. Like these are from Home Goods. Like I have like, it's like a whole rainbow of colors. I love like entertaining and having like nice things for guests. Like that's like, I'm super passionate about it. So yeah, I couldn't resist these. Oh my god, oops. So like in the hutch in our dining room, I like to like display all the colored glasses. Like, but like look at the stem and like the bottom, like just the shape of it. Like I thought it was so unique. And these also had a good weight. These were, I don't know, I forgot how much, but it was 50 for all. So the 4 water glasses, these two, 50 bucks. I thought that was a good deal. Oh yeah, so I thought I would show you guys some, oh my god, it's so dark. Thought I would show you guys some of my Christmas decorations. Wait, okay, wait. I need to show you some of these glasses. Sorry. Okay, I need to actually really organize this hutch. Like I've ended up like after our Thanksgiving, I just kind of threw everything back and I haven't organized it. But like, okay, look, I got these on Amazon. They're literally like really similar to Estelle colored glasses that I love so much but cannot afford. So I have to get the cheap ones. I like to keep all my entertaining bits in there, but then you can see the colored glass. But like my dream is to like have the top 2 shelves be like colored glassware. And then we have like the bar cart. Look at these. I got these at, I think, a thrift store. Like how gorgeous. Again, they only had 2. I always like at least will buy 2, but I always wish to have like a full set. Look at these. These are technically water glasses, I guess, but we use them as like rocks glasses, like highball or whatever. Look at that. That's like a forest green. Got these at a thrift store. I just love, yeah. So okay, so decorations. Look at this tree. I got this at Target last year. They have one similar this year, but honestly it's not as good, and it's just one of my favorite things. My favorite like Christmas decorations is like 1950s inspired, like where everything was kind of really gaudy and tacky and like multicolored and like tinsel, like, you know what I mean? And I just feel like it really goes with this house and it really goes with my vibe. And then here's our living room. Oh, I love having the tree up, and like it's just so magical. Like look at the tree. So okay, so last year we did white lights. Well, actually this is one of those pre-lit trees, but it was like, it's really old. It's a hand-me-down from my brother like years ago. The lights were just like so done, and finally we were like so tired of replacing them that we're like, all right, we're gonna cut off the lights from the tree, and then it's just gonna be a tree and we're gonna light it ourselves. Well, that took so freaking long. So I was like, I want to do color lights this year since we're taking off all of the lights. But it was so dark. Like it didn't give this like glow to the room. Like but I loved the look. So I was like, okay, let's mix it with white as well, so we get the brightness while still having the multicolor. And I think it turned out really cute. And then I get this tinsel garland. I got it like on Amazon, like really cheap, like a pack of 2, I think. I do the silver around the tree. So then the gold garland draped across the piano. Like, hello. And then look at this. So Ted's Jewish, but he celebrates Christmas. But we were talking about getting a menorah for so long, it's like making a weird shadow. But this is like a silver, like plug-in menorah that we found last year right after Christmas at a thrift store. And we fell in love with it. And so now we put it in the center of the piano. And then these are also from Target. I think they still might have a couple this year, but I thought they were like really cute and like seemed vintage. So I have those. And then that's it. And then outside we have, oh no, there's this one too. I think this is also from Target. Target like really gets it sometimes. How cute is that? Let's see how much it was. This is also from last year, 15 bucks. I find like it's so hard to like collect a good amount of holiday stuff. And so like, it just takes a long time. Like for years I was like, I don't have enough stuff. What the fuck? I don't have enough stuff, I don't have enough stuff. And then one year you just realize you have enough. And I finally, like last year was the first year that I felt like I was like, I finally did it. I have enough decorations. But it just takes like getting things here and there, like bit by bit, so you don't spend like $1 million at once. But look at this. So I haven't decorated, I haven't done anything in my office, but I found this in like the $1 or $5 section at Target. And it's like the cheapest thing ever, but like so cute. I've just had my period, which is so annoying because now that I'm off birth control, I'm back to getting a regular period. So I've just been like, oh my god, sorry, I'm walking through my house and it's so dark. I've just been like laying around for 3 days straight. Also because it's like cold and rainy here. How do people who like live in cold and rainy climates, like Vancouver, like Washington, how do you like get anything done? Because for the past 3 days I like haven't been able to do shit. And speaking of not doing shit, I've just been reading, and I've still been reading as much as I have been, and I'm still on track for my reading goal, which is 50 books for the year. I think I'm at like 44 or 45. I don't know if I'm gonna make it because Christmas is gonna be busy, but I feel like my ADHD like ebbs and flows, and sometimes like I can tear through a book in like 2 days and be on to the next one, on to the next one, and Ted can be like watching a movie and I can not be missing a beat and still be reading. And sometimes like I can't even like focus my own thoughts to like pay attention to what I'm reading, and it'll take me so long. Like I've been reading this book for 2 days and I'm like 2 chapters in because I keep like, I'll read a page and then realize I haven't paid attention, and then I'll have to go back and it happens again. I just get through these like periods where it's just so hard to read. Oh, so this book I went to the bookstore. I really wanted like a holiday, like cozy holiday romance. So just like based on like the descriptions, my bookmark just fell out. Based on like the descriptions, I was just like got whatever. And I like showed them on TikTok. And a few people were like, it's one day in December. And a few people were like in the comments like, that was the best book I ever read. I still think about it. And I'm like, oh my god, so exciting. And then other people were like, that's the worst book I ever read. Like literally don't even bother. And I was like, okay, I like didn't ever expect a Christmas romance book to be this polarizing, but I can't wait to find out which camp I'm in. And like, sure, it's gonna be so cheesy, but I just can't imagine like being that pissed about it. Like it's already fine, but I don't know if I'm gonna be like best book ever. I just kind of wanted like something stupid. I'm so excited to open my presents and give presents. Like I have so many presents for people. Ted, really. I just found out my other brother isn't coming for Christmas. I'm really sad. But we are going home in April because my mom's throwing us an engagement party with family. So I'll see him then, but still, I only see him like once or twice a year, and it's usually Christmas time. But we did go on a family vacation in June, so I did get to spend some QT with him there. But I just found out today. I'm so bummed. Okay, well, I'm just gonna cozy up with my plain LaCroix. We're on pure LaCroix. I used to be all about the flavored, and now I'm like plain for me. So I'm just different in that way, you know. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. I've been rambling on for days now, but thanks for hanging out. It's always a great time for me. Hope it is for you too. I don't know what I'm saying. I'll see you in my next video.